am, Lou, with another episode of My Car Story. And today we've got, well, a dream car. Jimmy Sheehan, friend of the channel. Jimmy, what year, make, and model is this one?
A Ford. It's a 2006 Ford GT.
You can't not think that this is not a dream car. Wow. First of all, we'll start in the back of this one. Look at the wheels, the ventilation through this car, and your exhaust. And first of all, how did this happen? I'm really happy for you.
Another great story. We were on vacation over in Newport Beach, California, and I took a ride to a friend of mine's to look at a dealership, and this was in a dealership. So guess what I came home with on vacation?
This is, you know, this is a heck of a lot better than a t-shirt. I'll tell you that. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's a supercar.
It is a supercar, and it's a supercar. Wow. So you've got the optional upgraded rims. There's only 4 options on these cars. I believe it's the brakes, the radio, and of course, as you can see, the stripes. I think that's it.
Yes.
And the interesting thing with that headlight, and I'm showing it to you from the right way, you can see it says 100 if you look at it that way, which was for 100. I believe it was their 100th year or something. Some reason they had that there. A little note for you if you didn't know that. So, yeah, sure. The gas cap, the stripes, these great doors. I'll have you open the garage for just a second so I can show the front of that. These clips for the front piece. I really, if I have to, between the very first Ford GT, or we could just go up a little bit. That's perfect. I'll tell you what, why don't we go all the way up and we'll really beam on it. There. Wow. That was a good move. All right. While we have this, let's show the, do you want to show the hood area here, or I guess the front shrunk?
Yeah, let's open up. I'll open up the rear, and we can open up the front and open up the doors.
Yeah.
And get the whole appeal like it's taken off.
While you're doing that, you can see. Okay, so you open it that way. There's a button in there.
All right.
Go ahead. And there's a, you can see that right there. I push that in, and we pick it up.
The business end.
Oh, yeah, that looks great. With the blower and the Ford GT. And I actually see a little upgrade on the exhaust back there. Those look a little bigger tubes. Am I accurate?
You're absolutely right.
All right, very good. Wow, this is just tremendous. We'll show you that there. And up here, it comes with a little luggage piece, a tow hook.
Car cover also.
Car cover. Your radiators. Wow. Look at the door, the way it swings out. I'll just show you that all opened up. That's kind of cool. Just like that. Here's your vehicle badge. The thing I like about this car is, believe it or not, the V8. And I know that the newer one has the V6 turbo and it's supposed to be faster, blah, blah, blah. But when you think of a Ford, you just think of a V8. And this one, properly powered by Ford. And you'll notice too that they have that little piece there that talks about who worked on and built the engine for you. Really, really nice. And I just thought the interior was so well done too. Of course, it's going to have the right amount of pedals. As you can see, that Ford GT stuck right in your chest to enjoy that. Your speedometer over here Jimmy, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. If you could shut the garage door now, just so I could see the gauges in here a little bit better. Thank you. And the 6-speed, this here, your top, your airbag warning. And there's that trunk release there with this big speaker as well. Okay, and as that closes, you can see that a little better now. So I'll zone in on that. Yeah. That's perfect. And of course, since it's a race car, your tack is dead in front of you. Wow. Well, we gotta take the, look at the seats. I'll pull that out a little bit and get out of it. All that, just like it was in the race car with the holes in the seats. That's special.
It really is special. That's a dream car for Jimmy.
That's a dream car for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Let's go take a ride in your dream car.
Absolutely.
Decided to take a ride in the 2006 Ford GT. Beautiful car, by the way.
Thank you.
And then let's take a look at this road we're on. Go ahead.
It's all downhill, Lou.
Jeez.
It has good brakes, this car.
Thank you. Good to know. Oh, that's great. Wow, this is like a track-focused beast. You could just feel it. I wanted to share with people the views. Look at that radio there. All the gauges. All right, so this is anybody's bucket list car. And might I say, I am really happy for you because you're really a great guy, and if anybody deserves a car like this, it's you. Probably me, but that'd be the first two guys I think of, you and then me. But this is a great car for sure. What was your? I mean, when you saw it, forget about it. You fall in love with this car. That's easy to figure out. But what made you actually go through with the deal?
You know, timing's everything, I think. Timing in life is everything. When it first came out in 2005, it wasn't the right time. I was raising a family. Here we are 20 years later, basically, and it was the right time.
And I mean, you can't help it when you walk in there and see this one.
Well, you know, the color white, the Centennial White, there's a whole bunch of different colors. You got reds, black, yellow, but the white just gives that little bit difference of a presence, you know, when you're out on the road. You make a lot of friends at the gas station.
Yeah, I mean, it's classy and it's sporty. Look at our view that we've got here. Man, this is good stuff.
I don't think I've been into fourth gear yet.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
That was your first time?
Yeah. But I'm still in third gear.
All right, we've got to get it where we get into fourth gear somewhere. Wow. So this is brand new for you.
It's brand new, a couple months old. We were in California on vacation, and then I came home about 2 weeks later.
Wow. Well, what a great time to ride with the car with you. I mean, to know that it's, you know, one of your new cars that you're driving with the airplane-like toggle switches on it, your tack. I mean, I know you've got different cars. You've got, you know, C2 Corvettes. You've got Bisquick, which is a 1960, just a beast. You know, what's it feel like in this one?
You know, when you're a car collector and enjoy the hobby and the people, it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot about a hunt for a car.
Yeah.
And once you get the hunt done, like we did on this one, I really am not looking for another car right now. It really is the top of all the car jig for me, anyway, for me. It's a Ford, which is nice because then you can actually bring it to a certified Ford dealer and they can work on it. The expenses aren't really high like some of the other supercars out there, so it's practical, I would say. Would you say?
It's practical.
Yeah.
Did you share that with your wife that it was practical? Did that work? It worked. It's here. Yeah, I mean, thank you, Valerie, for letting him buy a practical car. Oh, that is great.
I have a very understanding wife.
I would say so. Well, she's practical.
She is.
Oh, that's great stuff right there. That is fantastic. We just show a little of this trip here. Oh, that's glorious. All right, let's turn it around. Let's see if we can get it in fourth gear.
We will.
And it's hill climb.
Slow down, slow down. Another historic car.
Nice. Look at that. Gotta love this.
Well, it's a great community, the Scottsdale area. Everybody loves their cars, takes care of their cars. The weather's on our behalf. We can take the cars out. And there's a herd of buffalo we're going
And a
through
herd
right
of
now.
buffalo. Look at that.
Always obey the speed limits.
It's got wonderful pull, and yet it still feels very much in control.
It's a very, very comfortable car to drive. I'm 6 foot. I've had a friend in here that's 6'4". Absolutely no problem. Plenty of leg room, plenty of space.
Yeah.
Car acts really well. So it's a driver for a lot of guys that couldn't get into some other cars.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to go overnight because there's no room for luggage. There's nothing about a pocketbook.
Yeah, no luggage and just a track focus monster. Fourth gear?
We got fourth gear.
There we go. You got it into fourth. Look at the cars here that we've got today. Nice old BMW passes us. We got this one right in front of us.
Little motel.
Well, the nice thing is we saw him going the other way, and I think it's only fair that we caught him.
It only took a...
Well, we're car guys. We wanted to make sure we saw his car up close.
There you go.
That's great. We'll catch him at the stop sign here. I'm actually kind of hoping he goes straight, we'll go right.
I see him touring around town in that car quite a bit.
Look at
It's a
that
beauty.
thing. Yeah, it is a beauty. You're right up on it. Look at that. That looks good in your
License
windscreen.
plate, all burning 36.
Nice. And you can hear just a little bit of that supercharged.
Yeah, just that little
Just a-
aftermarket exhaust on there too.
Yeah.
Just opens it up a little bit more. Probably gives it another 1,000 horsepower.
We laugh.
What I've learned a little bit about the car is this steering wheel I'm holding on to is actually out of a Ford Focus.
Oh, really?
Yep, when they developed the car, Ford was trying to keep the numbers down on it. So this is Ford Focus. These ventilation for the air conditioning, they're out of a Ford Econoline truck. The door handles also are out of a truck. The brakes are out of a Land Rover.
Is that
So,
right?
yeah, little bits and pieces. I've had a discussion with one of the guys that was also the test driver for these in 04 and 03. And I learned quite a bit about the little things about what Ford had to do to develop this car. And if they spent over $1, they had to go back to the government. So the only thing basically he said they added to the car after all the government rules was they could put a zip tie on it.
Wow. Well, Jimmy, what a wonderful time. What a wonderful treat. What a beautiful countryside. Thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Oh, it's great spending time with you.
Thank you.